Welcome back to Let's Run Fucking 2's with me and my co-host Tad. I'm Rico and Rico. I'm Rico. This is Tad. This is a podcast where we talk hoops and other events that could be happening in the world. Right now, we're just gonna really talk hoops.
It's the first episode. Chill out with that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, you never really know.
All right, man. We're gonna start off with our top 5 most overachieving and underachieving and overachieving players and teams in the playoffs so far. You go start with your first underachieving. Go ahead.
My first underachiever. All right, I don't know how you gonna feel about this one because it's circumstantial, but I feel like Julius Randle. Well, you told me to listen. Bro, I was told wrong because I thought he was doing winners and losers. But I think Julius Randle is a loser in the sense that the Knicks are showing that they don't need him. That they're showing that they're winning games without Randle. Josh Hart doing what he got to do. Hartenstein doing what he got to do. And Russ is carrying the team. They're doing what they got to do without Randle. They might fuck around and go to the conference finals.
It'd be a lot easier with Randle.
I wouldn't say a lot. Julius Randle, in my opinion, took a lot of bullshit-ass shots.
I mean, yeah.
And he was a bad teammate on the court.
Not anymore. That's changed a lot.
This
season, he's been taking better shots and he's been doing that. When he was healthy, he was cool. But I know what you're saying because they're playing great. Like, the Knicks are playing great.
Amazing basketball.
Out of their fucking mind. But, like, Randle is an all-star caliber player, bro.
At one point, but you can say I'm a hater.
Let me
say I'm a hater. Go ahead, I'm a Heat fan. Say I'm a hater.
I'm pulling up the stats right now.
Pull up the stats.
No. Let's just pull up the stats.
Go ahead, let me see it. I'm not hating. Julius Randle's a hooper. You understand he can hoop. But the Knicks been playing so good that at one point I forgot about Julius Randle. I forgot he was even on the team.
Julius Randle was averaging 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists.
I'm not saying that he's a bad player. I'm just saying the Knicks are showing that they don't really need him.
I'm not saying that you think he's a bad player. I don't think you think that he's a bad player.
No, I don't.
But saying that they're better without him is crazy.
I didn't say that either.
You did!
No, if I did, then I apologize.
That was the first.
No, my thing was the Knicks are showing that they can play without him.
No, you said they look better. I remember these words. That's why.
That's my fault.
I agree with that. They can play without him. Yeah.
The Knicks are showing that they can really play without Julius Randle, and I feel like that's lowering his value.
Yeah, because Josh Hart, he's playing great out of
his mind. You even got to sit down. You got a player you don't got a bench.
That's crazy.
That's getting offensive rebounds and under fucking 6. Well, how tall is Josh Hart? Like 6'8"?
He's 6'4", brother.
I was about to say Josh Hart's short as shit, averaging 9-8 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's wild. What I need to do in the for?
But like, there's a counter argument of Dante DiVincenzo just dropped 35 last game.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Hart is playing out of his body. All these players are playing out of their body. Next season, if they don't have Julius Randle, it can look completely different.
You're right. But they also don't have Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, you're right. He played a little bit in like a few games ago.
Yeah, but he got hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt.
I feel like if they had Mitchell Robinson back, it could fill in the problems that they would. Of course, he don't score like. Don't get it fucked up. He don't score like Julius Randle, and he don't pull the offense towards you. He don't change the defense like Julius Randle.
That's what I'm saying. Randle making shit easier for.
Yes, I understand that. I understand that. But I feel like if you gave Brunson the keys and made that his team, they would be just fine.
I think he got the keys already. I know what you're saying though, but.
I don't think he has the keys when Julius Randle's on the court. When Julius Randle's on the court, I think they think Julius Randle. I think Julius Randle thinks that this is still his team.
No.
I think Julius Randle thinks that.
I see that argument more last year. This year, nah.
I really think that. I understand now that he's seeing that this playoff thing is working.
No, I'm saying even before, like he was playing. They were playing through Brunson still.
I still think
he was still getting his post touches, but he was a lot less ball dominant.
You made sure that he got his touches.
You got to. He's a star. You make sure a star gets. You just shake your head at me calling Julius Randle a star.
No. He's a star.
Yeah.
He's a star.
Top.
But I don't think he's gonna be All Star again.
Top 25. Now you're bugging.
I don't think he's gonna be All Star again.
You're bugging. It's the East.
That's all right. But my thing is, if you in the easy conference, that's kind of like a.
All right, Enrique, listen. Who's better, Julius Randle or Jimmy Butler? Just answer my question.
Jimmy Butler.
Okay, was Jimmy Butler an All-Star last year?
I wouldn't want Jimmy Butler to be an All-Star.
I'm asking you a question. Was he an All-Star this year?
This year?
No.
I don't know.
He was not.
I wouldn't want him to be though. Jimmy Butler don't bring no fun to All-Star.
Nobody do. Nobody do. This shit was.
But that's because They tell me they don't know what to do with All-Star. They don't make All-Star fun.
I think it was better when they were doing the draft. I think
Exactly.
The East and West shit, they did not.
You can't do East and West no more. The East is garbage compared to the West.
The East what?
Because the West don't give a fuck.
Old as hell.
They don't care. What LeBron pay 5-10 minutes? They don't give a fuck.
Nobody's out there giving a fuck. But yeah, that's your first loser. We can do winners and losers. It's the same shit to me.
Yeah, that's my first loser. I guess you could do disappointments as well, but it's not a disappointment because he's hurt.
But I'm saying, like, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I feel like he would. I feel like if I was his agent, I wouldn't want the Knicks to do good because it shows that you need my player more. That's just how I'm looking at it.
Like, you'd expect a bigger impact to be seen when he's gone.
Exactly.
Not really much. They got better.
Like, look at the Celtics. Without Porzingis, they might lose to the Cavs.
Hey, man. My first loser, I'd say, these two are kind of connected, so I'm going to do both, but they're all, like, 2 spots on my list.
Mm-hmm.
The Suns and Frank Vogel.
He got released, right?
He got, yeah. They already signed Mike Budenholzer for 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
That's a nice pickup, though.
Yeah, but I don't like how they just name chase all the time, bro.
That's the one that's the coach for the Bucks, right? That won the chip?
Yep, Bucks.
Hey, he's worked with stars before.
But so is Frank.
Hey, yeah, Frank.
Bron!
But Bron, they call Bron a player coach. Not to say that it's Bron that was coaching
But you
them.
can say the same thing to Tyronn Lue, and Tyronn Lue's a great coach.
An amazing coach.
He's about to be he's probably going to leave the team.
I would respect that, Ty Lue, though.
Different coach.
Yeah, different conversations. What were we talking about again? The Suns?
I'm saying the Suns and Frank Vogel because Frank Vogel.
Are you saying they're losers because they fired Frank Vogel?
Well, they're losers because of the whole
situation that they're in right now.
Near the whole season, but I'm gonna go just straight off the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Coming into the playoffs, I saw like half the people I talked to. They picked the Suns to beat the Timberwolves. I had the Suns winning 2 games. I
had the Suns going to the finals.
You're bugging out. Oh my God!
They cry on paper. The team is vicious. Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker on paper sounds like a
Who's
finals
passing the
team.
rock? Who's passing the rock? Bro, they had Devin Booker playing point guard. That's the biggest problem.
But I'm not talking about court. I'm talking about on paper.
On paper, they're
before the season, before I seen them play, you're gonna think that superstar power.
But I'm saying, throughout the year, like let's say around November, my faith in the Suns went from like 90 to 41.
Once you see that they couldn't work together and they couldn't stay healthy, yeah, of course.
And that even after the All-Star break, they had I think they had the hardest schedule, and they did well. But what I was seeing wasn't impressing me. Like the whole time, I just see nothing's being ran. That's why
you rely on Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant to get a bucket. And if they're not getting the bucket, you're not doing nothing.
And Grayson Allen was playing out of his body this season.
He played amazing this season. Granted, he was hurt for the playoffs.
Then it hit the playoffs. No, the first 2 games he was shitty, buddy. He was ass. He was terrible. They started playing better when he wasn't on the court. In the games after, that's when they had better games.
I don't like him as a player, but that's because of college.
I don't like him as a person. I'm a Duke fan. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Let me not say player because he probably could hoop. But that shit he was doing in college with all the kicking and all that.
It was OD. He was OD.
It left a bad taste in my mouth.
Awesome. But yeah, I knew.
Yeah, no diddy.
Okay. Yeah, bro. The Suns are really they're in a bad place because I know their owner is a big ass loser too because he's talking about some 27 out of the 30 teams would trade for our whole roster and our draft pick situation. Are you fucking high?
I'm a Heat fan and we wouldn't want that. I'm a Heat fan and we wouldn't want that.
They have no first round picks.
I wouldn't. Until 2027, right?
No, longer, brother. They have none.
2029 or something.
They don't have any of their
2031.
They don't have any of their first round picks.
What are y'all doing?
They traded then. Oh my God! Any Suns fan, if you're watching this,
Emmanuel's a Suns fan.
Yeah, you my dog. All year, even when the trade happened, Bradley Beal. The Bradley Beal trade, there was so many people in my phone talking about something. Yo, this is the move we needed. Now D-Book can play PG. We got Bradley Beal who go average 25. Fuck no.
You don't like D-Book at the point?
No, I hate it. There's a reason why I hate it.
So what do you think they should run?
They should
keep the core, because I heard they're keeping the same starting five.
I hate that for them, but yeah.
Yeah, because their center, I feel like.
Nurkic soft.
Yeah, you got to get a new one.
He's ass, bro. In the playoffs every year.
But yeah, look, if they keep their starting five, how would you move it around?
I'd have to have D-Book at point, but I wouldn't like it. Because he's the best playmaker out of all of them. And then KD's going to end up playing like a playmaker as well, like he's been doing like he did last year.
Exactly.
Which isn't good for his game.
So let me ask you this.
What?
Now, it's a little outrageous,
It's like a trade scenario?
No. A suggestion.
Okay.
Let Kevin Durant run the floor.
Absolutely not. He's too old. He's too old, brother.
Okay, but say he wasn't old.
If it was
OKC.
Oh, they would have not lost in 4 games.
Obviously.
They would have made it.
Let's say Kevin Durant now with the energy and the youth of OKC KD.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
He'd be a
let him run the floor. That wouldn't be a bad thing.
He'd be a good person. I think he'd be better running the floor than D-Book right now. And I'm not saying D-Book.
Kevin Durant now?
The example of Kevin Durant you had.
Okay, I was about to say.
And this isn't me saying that D-Book is an ass or he's a bad player.
Oh, hell no.
It's just him playing out of his position.
D-Book top 2 shooting guard in the league.
Yeah, he's second though.
Second and first.
And took that spot. We're going to talk about Ant. We definitely going to talk about Ant later.
Anthony Edwards first.
We're going to definitely talk about him.
For sure.
But yeah, if I had to pick somebody to play the guard, and if it was that Kevin Durant that you just brought up, I'm going to have Kevin Durant running the floor.
Okay.
But D-Book is their best playmaker, so he has to play point guard. And he's the best with the ball.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a little outlandish.
Yeah.
It's like just to try stuff.
Yeah, just try shit out.
Because I feel like Frank Vogel at one point should have just tried stuff.
They wasn't listening to him, brother. He lost the locker room. I understand people are saying it was a bad firing. I can't say that at all because he lost the locker room.
I feel like he did too, like Steve Nash did.
Yeah, they was just there was reports that they were laughing at him when he was doing speeches, getting animated.
I don't feel like
have people like that.
I don't feel like Frank Vogel put fear in the players.
That's what, it's not even like
he don't got that shit that make you want to follow him.
They don't respect him. They didn't respect him.
No, he look like somebody's dad. Not to say that he's not somebody's dad. He just look like it look like somebody you would see in the street on the suburbs just walking down the street with his kid.
Shout out to Frank Vogel though.
Yeah, he's a great coach. Great coach. One with the Lakers in the bubble, that's not easy to do.
He's a great defensive.
You could downplay the bubble as much as you want. I think that was some of the best basketball we had in recent years.
Definitely, it was fun as hell.
Straight hoops.
But what's it called? You have to get him on the defensive team though, because having a defensive coach on a team like the Suns is hell.
Yeah,
it's hell, bro. Nobody on that team can play defense except for like Josh.
KD's too old to be playing D now.
KD, he can get a block here and there, but he can't be.
If he's in the right spot, he'll get it.
He can't get in defensive.
But he's not chasing down the niggas.
He can't get a defensive stance.
He might not get back up off that.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta keep him on offense.
You gotta keep him on
You gotta keep him healthy on offense. But yeah, next one. Do your winner, first winner.
My first winner. Let me see. Lou Dort, but in the Pelican series.
Okay, yeah, he was good in that series.
In the Pelican series. I don't know what he's doing in this series. I haven't watched much of this series. It doesn't really interest me.
In my opinion.
Okay. I haven't. Because the Mavericks and the Thunder, me as a basketball fan, I like playing basketball more than watching.
Okay.
So I'm gonna admit that. I'm trying to get more into watching as a basketball fan since I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. So I haven't really got into that series yet. But from the Pelican series, I did watch. Lou Dort had Brandon Ingram going through hell that whole series, and he was coming down on the other end and hitting big shots.
Okay.
Big threes.
Yeah, he was a lot better in that series than this one. What I have to say about this series is he's getting away with a lot.
That's why I made it specific in this series.
Yeah. So, in Game 3 just ended. They lost.
Mm-hmm.
Lou Dort probably had, he had a lot of hustle. Mm-hmm. He has shit that you want from Lou Dort.
Of course.
It's just
I don't expect the offensive punch.
That's what I'm saying. That's not shit that they needed at the time. So, for example, what's it called? Lucas still dropped 22 and 15 boards. Mm-hmm. I don't know, fucked up knee. He's playing hurt, things like that.
Yeah, he's been playing hurt for a minute.
And he got in a lot of foul trouble. He kept, he was hacking. Lou Dort was hacking that whole game. And they were playing, it was a rough, it was a physical game. Mm-hmm. This game was physical as hell. I loved watching it. But,
was it close?
Yeah, it was close the whole way.
I'm going to watch the next one. That's me as a bad podcast host.
Yeah.
I have to watch every game. I'm trying to get better.
I've watched every game of that series. It's great.
But I've always been like that. I've always liked playing more than watching.
That makes sense, though. But, yeah, Lou Dort in this series has been significantly worse, in my opinion, on defense as well. I just feel like he's been in foul trouble a lot.
Who's he guarding, Luka?
Of course he is the guard.
There was conversation about who should guard who.
Yeah, they thought Jalen Williams should have guarded him. Jalen Williams actually messed up his ankle this game, so I don't know.
He did?
Yeah, he did. He messed up his knee or his ankle.
Who was he guarding? Kyrie?
He's guarding Kai. Yeah.
Okay.
Kai started cooking his ass in the fourth.
That's what they were saying. I don't think Kyrie's a player you can't guard.
You can't.
I don't think you can't guard
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
When I was watching, I said he's one of those players where you just gotta pray to God.
You gotta pray he has a bad day.
You gotta pray to God, bro. Because
him, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. I would put Bron in that list, but Bron's more chill back now.
He's not in that scoring bag.
He's not in that scoring bag.
Scoring bag.
Steph Curry's still in that bag. Kevin Durant's still in that bag.
There's 2 more players that could be added to that bag.
There's plenty of players you could add to that bag.
I got 2 right now that could be added.
You get Luka hot?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got two more after Luka.
All right, let me see. Let me hear him.
He's playing Luka right now. Shea.
Okay.
If you can't stop, like, bro, you just gotta hope Shea miss because the way he gets separation at the
I heard he goes to the basket a lot.
His mid range is insane.
Mm-hmm.
You get it's basically like the momentum he gets when he drives, he stops, step back, midi, easy every time, 15-footer. He just keeps getting those, and that's it's so hard to stop, especially in the current way that the NBA is set up. The spacing and everything, he has the most space in the world right there in the middle.
It's more for the offensive side when you go foul wide.
Yeah, no. He be getting a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
And another one, it's pretty obvious. He's the definition of getting fouls, though. Joel Embiid.
Hell yeah.
You can't guard Joel, bro.
Damn, man. It's hard.
Like, watching your team.
You got a handoff right here. He go under you, bringing it up. That's a foul. Sheesh.
Like, watching your team play Joel Embiid makes you want to punch cuz. But he's amazing, though.
I don't watch the Sixers for Embiid. I watch it for Tyrese Maxey.
I feel you though. Maxey.
Being a Kentucky fan and a fan of players that don't like the flopping bullshit, my watch, the player I'm watching on that team is Maxey.
I watched a lot of Maxey this year too, but that's mainly because of Embiid's injury. Before the injury, Embiid was a demon. Like, before the injury, he was Embiid.
Even during the injury, because he was playing hurt.
Yeah, no. He was
cerebral palsy and everything.
That was not cerebral, brother.
I mean, that was palsy.
You can't play with cerebral.
No.
But yeah, we're on to the. I'm gonna go to my first winner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just start with him because he just had a great game today. PJ Washington, this playoffs. Oh my God. I'm gonna read some of his stats real quick.
Have you had any PJ Washington since he's played for the Mavericks?
Oh yeah, he's been great. He started off slow on offense, but his defense has always been there.
Always.
And that's something I didn't really see in Charlotte. That's mainly because they didn't have the identity for defense.
But there's a young team in Charlotte. I feel like they fucked around a lot in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't have
the culture's not there for winning basketball.
I have to say, for this game, Shea dropped 31. He had 5 turnovers though. He had 27. PJ Washington had 27 and 6 boards in this game. He had a 27 ball. In the game before this, I think he had like 22.
But I had a feeling the Mavs like front court was gonna eat.
Yeah, they're eating. They're eating great. Yeah, they're fucking.
Their front court is gonna eat.
They're getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
I was about to say the only big dude down there that you really got to worry about for OKC side is Chet.
Yeah, and then when they take Chet out for Jalen Williams, I see a significant difference with their offensive rebounding.
Chet puts more fear because of the length. Pause. But but yes, you know Chet can block a shot like Wemby could block a shot.
Yeah, no, he's a great interior defender. He's just weak. So like
very weak.
He gets bullied a lot in paint, and you can't have him in the game for longer than 30 minutes, especially against someone like Daniel Gafford because he's gonna
wear out. He's gonna run that body to the ground. Pause.
Anyway, yeah. The last 2 games, PJ Washington has been averaging like 28 points per game. A lot of threes.
And he's a lob threat surrounded by 2 lob throwers.
Yeah, they have 3 lob threats.
Yo, him and Daniel Gafford cannot be in a better situation.
Daniel Gafford,
Derek Lively.
Shit, Josh Green. Josh Green's in a great position. Tim Hardaway Jr. They're all in great positions. And
the team, bro, it's just everything went into place perfectly. Maybe a better coach.
Yeah, a better coach, definitely. But let me just say something real quick. I saw this one thing talking about how there was like an anonymous assistant coach. That's how you know it's bullshit because they said anonymous assistant coach. He said that the teammates take a breath of fresh air when Luka goes to the bench. You're telling me that Daniel Gafford takes a deep breath of fresh air when Luka goes to the bench?
That doesn't make sense. It wouldn't even make sense.
He's tired of getting easy layups.
Even if I'm Kyrie Irving, I wouldn't take a deep breath when Luka goes to the bench.
Fuck no. Nobody on that team should be like, yes, Luka's not in no more.
I should be upset he's going out because now the focus is on me.
Exactly.
If Luka's off the court, all right, great. Now we can worry about the rest.
Exactly. And PJ Washington has been eating amazingly off of the attention that they bring. Kyrie and Luka you need 2 people on them. And they're 2 of the players that no matter who you put on them, they're gonna go crazy. Like Kyrie in the 4th quarter today, he had moments where it's just like it don't matter. Because Jalen, what's it called? J-Dub, he was playing great defense. I'm not gonna lie, he was playing great defense on Kyrie.
Oh, I forgot the Thunder have so many people with the same name.
Yeah.
When you told me Jalen Williams got hurt, I thought you was talking about J-Dub.
I am talking about J-Dub.
Okay.
No,
but then they got a big man
name. I'm talking about the big man is the one that I said keeps getting offensive rebound.
Okay. Okay. But he seems tough.
He's small, though. He's like 6'8".
Okay. I would figure he was on the shorter side.
Guy, yeah. He's more so like a 3-point threat on offense, too. He's not really.
Is PJ Tucker taller than him?
No. PJ Tucker's 6'5".
Okay.
Little guy. Compared to NBA players, of course. But yeah. PJ he's eating great every time he's in the court with both of them. Because whenever Luka drives, everybody pays attention to him. If it's a pick and roll, everyone pays attention to him.
Nice little back cut off the baseline, throw it up,
wide open.
Wide open.
You're driving
Every
in the paint.
time.
You cut out. You roll out to the 3-point line. You're wide open for a three. You're making that
every
That's
time.
the type of series he's having, and that's the type of series I expect him to keep having, especially if OKC keeps playing him this way. So PJ Washington, you got me thinking about that bum. But yeah,
I don't think PJ Tucker's a bum for what he's doing.
Brother.
For what he does. You can't look at PJ Tucker's offensive stat. PJ Tucker's like, what, 37?
I'm not looking at his offense. I'm just looking at him like.
How old is PJ Tucker?
37, I think.
He's old. He's there for defense.
I know. I'm saying right now he's a bum. His whole career, I respect the hell out of PJ Tucker.
Yeah, he got a ring.
Anything he could. But right now, I don't want him on the court.
All right. So my next loser, another injured player, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard.
Clippers in general, really.
I'm going to explain. Okay, for him, it could be the Clippers. Me, I'm going to focus on Kawhi Leonard. Simply for this reason. You had a season where you load managed Kawhi.
Yeah.
He still got hurt in the playoffs.
Correct.
You had a season where you played Kawhi all season.
Mm-hmm.
And he still got hurt in the playoffs.
Exactly. So what can you do?
Exactly. What can you do now?
Mm-hmm.
You in a situation where you don't know what to do with Kawhi.
Yeah, that's.
He wanted to play through it, but as we've seen, he can't.
He was bad.
And the team doesn't need that.
They don't. Yeah.
No. So for that specific reason, where Kawhi Leonard to me brings confusion to the team as of what can we do with you.
Yeah, I agree.
He's an amazing basketball player, one of the best defenders of all time.
Top 20?
Top 20? I think he's top 5.
No. All time, period, not defender.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Top 20, I don't know. Longevity. His injuries just fuck him up.
He brought a ring to the 6. I'm not the boy, but he brought a ring to the 6. Who else brought a ring to the 6?
Nobody, but yeah.
I got to respect that off a lucky bounce, but he made it. He did it.
It's crazy.
And a couple injuries to the Warriors, but he did it.
But yeah, everybody got to deal with injuries in the playoffs.
Exactly. It's basketball. At the end of the day, they won.
Everybody gets hurt in basketball.
But right now, Kawhi Leonard is a loser to me.
I agree.
Because he's showing that there's confusion on his name now. You don't know what you could do with him.
I'm gonna expound on that a little bit with the Clippers in general. Paul George, I don't know what his value is anymore because he had a up and down series. He had that one crazy game where he made that step back three in the corner. That was tough.
Yeah.
But
in Dallas.
Yeah.
Him and James were going crazy.
They were going crazy. Him and James.
They gave me. I want to admit. Remember, I told you in the beginning of the season when they picked up James Harden on paper, Westbrook, Paul George.
Oh no, they were my favorites.
Kawhi.
I'm being dead ass. They were my favorites.
James Harden. They were the favorites. My favorites. I was telling people confidently. I didn't see the Clippers losing a playoff game.
I didn't see. You're bugging. But I saw them.
I did.
I saw them making a Western Conference Finals.
What? You got your best defender on Kawhi.
Yeah.
Then your second best on PG. Then you got James Harden going crazy. Then
you got Harden going crazy. You got Russ
off the bench going stupid.
Yeah, he was having a great year, and then my confidence for them fell when the second half of the season came because I saw the fatigue. I saw the age of the team. Like the second half of the season, you really started to see the season wearing on.
The Clippers disappointed me, man.
Oh hell yeah, they're the biggest. They're probably the biggest disappointment of the season.
I'm a Heat fan, but I was rooting for the Clippers this year.
I'd probably say that because going into the Mavs series, I picked the Mavs and Clippers because I knew that the Clippers weren't going to be able to keep up.
Man, bro,
they don't have it.
I picked the Mavs too because when later on, like I said in the beginning of the season, before they all played on paper, they were great. But once I seen them play, once I seen the struggle, once I seen how Kawhi was, you got to go with the Mavs.
Especially, I'm not even gonna lie. Even if Kawhi was healthy, I would have picked them.
No, I don't know.
I would have picked the Mavs.
I don't know if they were all healthy,
bro.
Listen, I'm
gonna keep it 100. Kawhi is one of the best playoff players I've ever seen in my life. He's amazing in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But him being on the court would have disrupted what James Harden was doing. It would have disrupted what Paul George was doing.
But do you think that But you say I'm pretty sure that happened because Kawhi was hurt and they wasn't they wasn't used to playing with him in the playoffs.
No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, so you have what I'm saying. If he's not hurt and they are accustomed to it and they got everything going and their game plan is set, do you think that still is the problem?
No, but I'm saying the performances that James Harden had.
You don't get those.
That's what I'm saying. So, what James Harden are you getting if he's not as ball dominant as he was? What type of Paul George are you getting if he's not getting most of it? The reason why Paul George had that great game, where they were blowing them out, then the Mavs came back and they still won. Mm-hmm. That game. I think he had 37, some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Bro, the reason why he had that good game is because he took the most shots on the team. He was the number one option on the team. He was the focal point of everything. if you give half of that to Kawhi, I don't know if Paul George gets over 30. I don't know if Paul George gets over 25. So that changes the whole dynamic to the team. So I would say that even the games that they lost, it was because Kawhi was there. Because they were trying to get him involved. They were trying to rely on him, but he was not ready yet. He was over there sitting on the bench for like 12 minutes at a time. You don't need that. Like, that's a disruption to the team. But even if he's healthy, I still find him as a disruption for them, especially if they're trying to thrive and like shine in that area. And in general, they're just like, they're banged up. They're old.
Yeah.
Like, they're past that time where they can
their age really caught up.
They can't run the team no more. James Harden can't be your main ball handler. Paul George can't be your second option. He can be third. Second, he can't be.
I think James could be your main ball handler.
But
that can't be your first option.
That's not the way he was. He
can't be your main scorer. He could be your point. Because James could dish it out.
That's what I'm saying, though. But the way James Harden plays, he's so ball dominant. He's going to wear himself down.
His offensive side is not going to be where you want it to be.
He's going to,
scoring-wise.
The way that you thrive with James Harden is by playing his brand of basketball. But he can't play his brand of basketball anymore.
Yeah, he can't. He's not
too old.
He's not a main option.
He's going to wear out, bro. Yeah. Like, that's what happened this year. He just got worn out. It happened last year, too, with the Sixers. He got worn out. He had 5 turnovers in the game because he was tired out there. He was getting double-teamed. He was getting guarded and hounded by fucking Jaylen Brown on the perimeter and shit. He's not built for that no more. Nope. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, you can't have that many older players on your team anymore. Like, for example, the Lakers don't get older. The Warriors, please.
What's the oldest team in the league?
I think it's the Bucks.
Yes.
I think it might be the Bucks, yeah. The Bucks are old as hell.
And they lost in the first round. Now, granted, Giannis.
If Giannis is there, they're winning in 5.
Yeah, I can see.
2 years in a row, they faced teams with Giannis hurt, bro. That's crazy. When they played y'all, Giannis missed like 3 games. He did.
Don't do that to us.
I'm not saying no.
Don't do that to us.
Y'all still beat him twice.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
At the crib.
Yeah, that's still crazy.
We came back. But I remember that game.
Both games y'all came back. Yeah.
Giannis was scared to touch the ball, throw the shit out of bounds.
I remember that because y'all about to foul him. Let's talk about that actually. That happened today. In the Mavs versus who they're playing OKC game. Derek Lively was on the court in the fourth quarter, and the Mavs were up by 7. They were shacking him.
Derek Lively?
Yeah. I fucking hate that shit so much. Even if my team did it, I hate it because it just like I'm a fan. I'm watching from a fan perspective.
Yeah. As a lover of basketball, you don't want
to see unethical shit. Like when I hear the announcers talking about some like it's a 3-point game. Let's see if they foul. Don't foul, bro. Let's just see some. Let's make it entertaining. This is entertainment to me. Exactly. I understand you're trying to win. It's a win and loss league, of course. I understand all the logic behind it. The numbers tell you to do it, but you gotta it's pride to me. If I was in the court, I wouldn't want to just like come back in the game by fouling the nigga because he can't shoot free throws.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I would feel less. It's a pride thing.
But like, I think pride would fuck us up. But like, yeah, it rubbed me the wrong way.
It wouldn't fuck you up because you win, but it would fuck you up mentally, like because you got a pussy win.
It would fuck you up because you'd be like, I had to do that to win.
Exactly.
I had to do that.
If you probably gonna think now because you did that, you gotta be like, oh, I gotta do it every game. Then you probably gonna have that mentality. Like Embiid with the fouling. Embiid foul bait every game.
Yeah, Embiid.
Not to say Embiid's the one that does it because Jalen Brunson will foul bait the shit out of you too.
That happened to both of them in this playoffs.
But then Brunson don't foul bait like Embiid, where Embiid to land on a player. Embiid to drag a nigga down with him.
Yeah.
Brunson mostly foul baiting off of shots. Yeah. Jumping into niggas and shooting. Yeah. I like that type of foul baiting. But if you're gonna foul bait, and then you won't land on me and I'm going to tear my ACL. Like, what are we doing?
I feel you. But, like, that happened to Brunson and Embiid. They both lost games trying to foul bait.
Exactly.
Because at the end of one of the games,
I seen it. I think, wasn't it last game?
No, I'm talking Embiid. The Brunson one was
last game. The Brunson one was last game.
He was shooting a 3.
Foul baited.
As soon as he shot that, I said, what the fuck is he shooting?
Why would you foul bait a game winner?
Like, exactly. The game is close. The calls are not going to come flying out for this bullshit right now.
The ref winners in NBA history. You an NBA player. You know NBA history. You've watched basketball. When have you ever seen a nigga get a call for that?
And if you
in the playoffs, come on.
They're going to say it's on the floor. He's getting 2 free throws.
Oh my man, that shit was crazy.
And I was so disappointed because that game was so good. The fact that game ended with like Jalen Brunson just going for that when he had Dante DiVincenzo on the court, who was coming off. He made 8 threes that game. Just look for him or get your own shot because he had just made it 3 moments before.
Exactly. It's not like he can't.
He just like you could either just. They had 8 seconds left. He threw that bitch up with 8 seconds left. I was disgusted by that. And then Embiid did it. He had an open mid range. He drove trying to get a foul. He didn't call it. He didn't get it.
Yeah. On the last game they played, right?
It was one of the games.
I think it was the last one. They thought he was gonna. Damn. He caught the ball middle of the paint, or like outside the paint, like middle area, mid range, like
yeah, it was a midi. It was a midi.
Midi. He wide open. Caught it. Looked at the basket. See nobody came out. Wanted a foul. So instead of waiting for his defender to come out, he runs towards his defender, pump fakes. His defender doesn't foul him, so he goes up and misses.
He misses. He lost the game that way. I wish I could show that clip, but yeah, that was embarrassing.
Man.
There's no way, especially if you're that good in the mid-range like you're Embiid, there's no way you're not taking that shot.
Wide open, Midi. Embiid hit a couple threes even before that.
He was on fire. He was like,
for him to foul bait a mid-range is crazy.
It's embarrassing, especially if you're like an MVP caliber player.
You a star player who told us y'all were going to win the series in confidence.
All right.
But y'all here foul baiting game winners.
We got off topic a little bit. It's your turn, I think.
What are we on? Losers, winners?
We're losers now. Loser, you're second.
I did a loser.
Who?
Kawhi. And you did a loser.
I have to do a loser.
You did one.
Who's my loser? I didn't do a loser.
The Clippers.
Oh, I just expounded on it, but yeah, that's one of my losers. So yeah. You can do a winner. Go ahead, do a winner.
Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Josh Hart is a winner.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't matter if he's on the Knicks next year or not.
Look, one of my winners.
Yeah, he's one of my winners. He's getting that bag.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let me actually check his contract.
This probably the best thing that happened to Josh Hart's career. Him going to play with his old teammates.
That trade is like.
Because Josh Hart was a journeyman, if you ask me.
Hell yeah, he was a journeyman.
He was getting passed around like a thought.
It's just 15, bro. It's just 15. And like the last few years, he was on Portland, and before Portland, he was on the Pelicans for a few years. Then he was on LA. This was 15.
Exactly.
Oh, no, 4th because he changed numbers on the Lakers.
This should change Josh Hart's career.
Yeah, definitely. He's about to get
Tibbs. He got to give Tibbs $1 million every year.
What's his current contract? Let me see. Okay. He's on the. He has a player option this year. If he accepts it,
he's taking it.
Yeah, definitely. They just extended him.
Yeah.
He's getting paid around like $20 a year, which he deserves. He deserves 20.
He deserves more.
Low key, yeah.
He deserves more.
Like 14 boards.
What? This nigga mini Julius Randle, mini Mitchell Robinson.
Bro, he's like Dennis Rodman, bro.
He's with a shot because he hit. Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman can score. But
you were looking at Dennis Rodman waiting, praying for him to shoot that bitch. But Josh Hart shoot, you got to be like, shit.
We left them open.
Fuck.
Like that's the only person you can't leave open on that team.
The only person.
You got to double.
No, I'm not saying that.
No,
you say you're the only person you can?
You can leave open from 3.
Can or can't?
Like you can leave them open. Yeah.
You can?
Like that's the only person that you're allowed to leave open.
Oh yeah. I thought he said can't.
Oh no. You can't.
My fault. You can leave that nigga open, yeah.
You can leave him open. You can't leave open OG Anunoby because last game he had like 24.
I think you could leave OG open.
I don't think.
If you leave Josh Hart open,
he shoots like 40 from 3.
You can leave OG open.
No. I mean, they're both shooting 40.
You know what? Okay, look, Josh Hart, you can leave open. OG, you just gotta put a hand up.
Yeah.
Don't hard contest.
You don't got hard contest.
But Josh Hart leaving him open, and he hit. So man, the Garden gonna turn up. Josh Hart get the hit, and if he get hot and he really get the shooting, rebounding, doing all that shit he do,
they're unstoppable.
Unstoppable. He's gonna him doing that, the crowd turning up. That's gonna wake Jalen Brunson up. That's gonna wake DiVincenzo up, and then it's fucked.
Yeah, really.
It's really gone after that.
We gotta start speeding this up. We can do this shit for like 30 minutes.
Let's do one more each.
One more each. All right, I gotta pick.
This could be the bulk of the episode.
You want to?
This will be the episode. We've been recording for how long, Baba?
35.
35?
Yeah, we've been recording for a grip. We've only done 2 each, brother.
No.
This is our 3rd one.
Yeah, we've done 3.
All right, this is one more each. I'm gonna do one more winner. Derek White. Derek White has been the Celtics' best player.
I've heard. I haven't watched a single Celtics game because fuck them niggas.
It's difficult to watch because after like the first half,
they ain't playing no real comp, but they still losing to them niggas that's not real comp.
Shout out to the Cavs though. They got a great win.
Yes, and I'm hoping the Cavs win that series.
I am as well.
So I can talk about shit. The Cavs win that series. Oh my god, I'm talking crazy if the Cavs win. Jason Tatum who?
Nah, it's going.
Jalen Brown worth $300 million.
It's gonna be spooky. But
it's gonna be spooky.
It's only one game. But I'd say that this 1-game loss is a lot less fluky than the Heat 1-game loss.
Exactly, because they have an actual team.
They have an actual full team, and the Heat made like 33s in that game.
That was a record-breaking once in a lifetime.
Yeah, y'all literally broke a record.
So yeah. Even without our team, we breaking records.
Oh, here we go.
Don't fuck with us.
Here we fucking go. Anyway, yeah, Derek White, he's been their best player on both sides, in my opinion. I feel like Jason Tatum has played a lot under his expectations in a lot of ways, really. His defense is still there, of course. He's still like a good defender. Probably still like their third option on defense, though, which is crazy because he's a great defender.
Yeah.
But on offense, he's been very inefficient and bad in general. So,
cool.
Just did it.
Okay.
So, like, the person who's really been picking up all the slack is Derek White. Last game, he had a bad one, and that's when he got blown out. But I'll just look at the stats real quick.
I've also feel like, let me pose you a question.
Go right ahead.
Because I heard the Celtics got a pick between Derek White and
Drew Holiday.
And me assuming they extended Drew Holiday that they picked, that's them picking.
Yeah, they're pretty dumb if they're picking Drew Holiday over there.
They extended Drew Holiday.
I know, but like I'm saying in grand scheme, if they picked over.
But okay, so my question is, seeing how they re-signed Drew already, do you think that was a mistake then picking Drew over Derek White?
I think it's a mistake re-signing Drew Holiday.
In general?
Yeah.
Because Drew was in talks talking about he wanted to retire.
He said he was going to retire if he got traded from the Bucks, but then he's on the Celtics.
So, yeah, that probably changed his mind then.
Of course. He went to the Celtics. He said, I'm not retiring.
Now, I don't know if he's younger than Derek White.
Absolutely not.
He's not, right?
He's like 33.
Yeah.
Derek White's like 28.
27, something like that.
Derek White's 29.
And Drew's 33?
Like 33, 34.
Yeah.
Mid-30s.
I think Drew's a little older. When did he get drafted? 2009?
2009. He's 33. But, yeah, Derek White is definitely the better option for the team, 100%. And before,
so you think that was a mistake then?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Before last game, he had 25, 38, 16. So
let me ask you this.
What up?
Is that recency bias?
No, because he's had a great season all year.
But do you think he had a better season than Drew Holiday?
Yes, easily. Bro.
Okay.
Let me read you his stats for this season. Let me just see it.
Because he's coming off the bench now, right?
No.
Or is he the two?
They're both starting.
They both start?
Yeah, they're both starting.
So their lineup is Drew Holiday, Derek White, Tatum.
Yes.
Al Horford's the 5?
Al Horford's playing the 5. And they have
No. But that's the starting for right now.
No.
Because Porzingis is hurt.
No, but Porzingis usually plays the 5, yeah, and then Al Horford comes off the bench.
Oh, so they start White, Holiday, Tatum, Brown, Porzingis.
Yes.
So Tatum plays the 4.
Yes.
And Brown plays the 3.
Yes.
Soft ass Jason Tatum played the 4.
Yep. Yeah. But let me just read you their season stats so I can tell you like how much better Derek White is, because it's low key under the radar for some people who don't watch the Celtics.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know how good Derek White's been this season. I've heard he's been amazing,
great,
but I don't know the numbers. I haven't seen it.
In 32 minutes per game, he's averaging 15, 5 assists, 4 boards, a steal, a block. So good stats, you know what I mean? Let me see the percentages. I'm actually just comparing him. Shout out to Rio, the real app. I'm gonna compare him to Drew Holiday.
Yeah. Let me see the percentages, the shooting splits.
Go right ahead, look. See?
Okay.
Points, average more points, more assists. Drew gets more boards because he's more in the paint. He has better defensive stats. And to be honest, this season he's been a better defender. The only thing that I'd give Drew throughout the whole year is 3-point shooting. Playoffs is easily Derek White. Drew Holiday has been shitty this whole
I've
season.
heard.
He's been terrible.
Is Derek White's contract more money than Drew's?
No.
Was it?
No. Before he resigned?
Before he resigned.
No. Drew Holiday was getting paid like 32 before that. But I can check. I don't even know what Derek White's contract is.
Because me being Brad Stevens, right?
Yeah.
What intrigued me showing them stats, me seeing them stats?
Yeah.
What is making me want to sign Drew Holiday instead of Derek White? Is it the playmaking?
No. Because they don't need like they're one of the teams that doesn't really need playmaking.
Is it because they both don't got a DPOY? Drew Holiday got a ring, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is it that ring culture? Drew Holiday's not the type. I don't feel like he's the type of player to bring ring culture with him.
I disagree. I just think that Derek White is on a 2-year deal. He has 1 more year after this.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they're just going to re-sign him and try to run it back with the same team.
Well, are you gonna re-sign for a lower bag?
Probably, yeah.
Are they gonna hit that threshold? I don't know how that works. Are they already hitting the threshold?
They're going to hit the threshold.
They're going to.
I don't think they can sign him for over like 20. And I think he deserves at least 20.
That's what I'm saying. So Derek White's gonna walk.
I don't know if he's gonna walk because he takes me off as one of the people who's gonna take the contract.
If I'm Derek White, I'm walking. Unless we win the finals, I'm walking.
Yeah. Right now, Derek White was getting paid like 19. Drew Holiday was getting 36.
You think he's only gonna ask for 20?
No. I'm saying that's like the max they can give him, I believe.
Yeah, he's
without
leaving.
hitting the threshold.
He's walking
because they got a max for Jason Tatum, they got a max for Jaylen Brown. They just gave.
They gave Jason Tatum his max.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I didn't think he resigned.
They're gonna give him a max.
If they're going to, yes, for sure.
They're gonna give him $300 million.
You're not gonna get rid of Jason Tatum.
And if they don't give him $300 million,
you're not gonna pick Jason Tatum over Jaylen Brown.
I mean Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum. Other way around.
Yeah, you're right. My fault. That's the other way.
Oh, no, they did resign him. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's getting paid pretty well actually. $32 million for Jason Tatum's nice.
A year?
32 a year, yeah. 32
for how many years?
37. 3 more years. He has a player option last year though. So if they don't win a ring in the next 2 years, he might leave.
Ooh.
Jason Tatum. He's a player option.
I don't see Jason Tatum leaving either.
I do. If they don't win another ring,
they did everything for Jason Tatum.
I know, but
Jason Tatum is the Celtics.
That's just the way it is.
I understand that, but you got to look at it in a sense like this. That's how. Let me explain to y'all how I'm looking at it. If I'm Jason Tatum, I'm sitting with my agent. Mm-hmm. My agent's telling me, "Are you got a player option? Y'all ain't 1 or 2 years, but the team's giving you everything you want.
Yeah.
The team's giving you the money you want, the players around you want.
Yeah.
You know this organization. You know the city. The city loves you.
Yeah.
So, what is really enticing me to leave? Another chance of winning?
Just a new season. You're like sometimes you just need a refresh. You need a refresher, a different team. Because if you keep losing, by the way, Jason Tatum's one of my losers of the playoffs so far. But
for sure.
But like he just needs a refresh. Like after a certain amount of time, if your team is just doing the same thing over and over again.
So do you feel like he is that type of player?
Yeah.
Someone to switch it up.
I feel like he would, but he's also like he idolizes Kobe.
Of course, exactly.
But Kobe has also requested a trade before.
Idolizes the hell out of Kobe.
Dick sucks.
But I feel like didn't Kobe do that to scare the organization?
Nah, he was on the news talking about if y'all don't give me somebody good, I'm out of here.
Exactly.
I'm one of the Bulls.
That's not me really saying I want to leave. That's me saying if y'all don't do something,
but the thing is, they sent
the
trade to the Bulls, but the Bulls didn't want to do the trade because they didn't want to trade Luol Deng. Fun fact. Yeah.
Was Luol a dog? They didn't want to trade.
He was a dog. I can't lie. He was a dog.
Yeah, Luol's a dog. I heard Deng is a dog.
He's a dog.
But Kobe?
Shit.
What year was that?
Like 2007. The year before they got
Kobe with 2 rings?
No, 2003 rings. 2006. It was 2006.
And niggas said no for Luol Deng?
And the next year they traded for Pau Gasol.
Do you think they get Derrick Rose if they get Kobe?
No, they don't. They make the playoffs with Derrick. They make the playoffs every year with Kobe. That's the thing, though. Kobe's career would look so much different if he got traded to the Bulls. He wouldn't get 2 extra rings.
You calling that nigga Mike Jr.
I don't think he would have got 2 more rings.
Why not?
The team would have been way worse.
The organization for it. But I feel like Kobe would have flipped the Bulls organization.
Of course. Whenever you get a star, you're going to flip the organization.
Like, he would have got them a shooting coach way better. He would have had that training facility looking nice.
Probably. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
He would have had that management running right.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, at the end of the day, it didn't happen. We can only speak hypothetically.
It's
R.I.P. the GOAT.
R.I.P. bro.
One of them.
Shout out to Kobe. I see a lot of disrespect about Kobe. Like before the video, I saw a video. Somebody said that Bill Russell was the second best player of all time and Kobe's 14th. Never talk about basketball again. Just get off of anything.
If you played in Chuck Taylor's, you can't say nothing to me.
Shout out to Bill. R.I.P. Bill Russell, bro.
R.I.P. to
one of the GOATs.
to the MLK of basketball.
Okay, bro. Next topic, guys. All right, so this is the last one that we're gonna do, and that's the end of this pod. It's just a short one, real quick. It's our
this
first one.
episode, not the.
No, bro. You know what I mean, bro. You bugging.
We'll be back next week.
We'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah, next week.
Don't worry about when we back, bro. We'll be back. What you talking about? Yeah. I'm gonna pick a loser. Tobias Harris.
But do you think so? Listen. Listen.
Yeah.
Player on the court wise, yes. But money wise, it could work out for
everybody in the NBA winning money wise.
It could work out for him.
Who's signing Tobias Harris?
He could go to the Pistons.
Oh my god.
And they could give him a bag. Because I know the Sixers don't want to keep him.
Bro, if the Pistons give him over $20 million a year,
they gotta spend that.
They gotta sell.
They gotta spend it.
They gotta sell the team.
They gotta spend the money.
They gotta sell it.
They gotta spend the money.
They gotta sell it to a different nigga, bro. No way. No.
They gotta. What are they gonna spend it on?
Bro, save
it. Save it. PG's not gonna sign with the Pistons.
Bro. At that point,
you can't save it. You can't save it.
Save it for Cade's.
That's not the bank.
Save it for Cade's extension.
Tobias Harris is gonna get signed.
If he gets signed by the Pistons for over $20 million a year, Sure. Sure. You went in your pockets, Tobias.
You went in your pockets, Tobias.
On the court, your ass.
On that. On the court, you lost.
Let me read.
But on the fucking bank, shit, you might have hit a lick.
Oh,
There you go.
Shout out to you and your family, bro. Y'all eating well.
You might eat well off of this L. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But, oh, man. Let's just look at his playoff stats. Guess how many we're gonna do a game. Guess his points per game, rebounds, and
Tell me.
It's for Tobias Harris this series, okay?
The next series.
The next series. Keep in mind, in the last game, he had 0 points. Just remember that. He took 2 shots.
In 31 minutes, right?
31 minutes. 0 shot. No shots made, shot 2 of them. How you on the court for 31 minutes when you shoot 2 shots? Tony Snell ass dude, bro. But
you think Tony Snell's overrated as a player? Not Tony Snell. I love that. I thought he said Tony Allen.
Oh, yeah. You
think Tony Allen
I did
overrated
a
as a player?
TikTok. I did a TikTok where I said that Victor Oladipo exceeded the expectation of Tony Allen. And people were like,
I
bro.
think Victor had a better career than Tony Allen.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah.
Oladipo was a certified star.
If Oladipo wasn't hurt, the Pacers are in a whole different place.
The whole world is different. I wish it was different.
Even the Heat. We in a whole different place.
Everything would be different, bro. All right, bro. Listen. Guess his points per game. I'll tell you.
For the series?
Yes.
4.
Higher. Come on, bro. He played 36 minutes per game.
He had 0 the last game.
He did. That brother. I think he had a game where
this series was what, 6?
6 games. He had a game where he had like 20. The rest of it, he was bad. Yeah.
All right. I say 13. Under? 10.
Close. It's 9.
9?
9 exactly points per game. Guess the boards.
Not like 2.
Nah. He had high boards. He's in the paint.
He did?
Yeah, he was good. Stop sleeping on him, man.
6.
7. He had 7.
Okay.
And he averaged 1.5 assists. That's
All
not
right.
really worth talking about.
All right.
43% from the field, 33% from 3, and then 100 from the free throw line. But he didn't shoot that many free throws. He shot 4 free throws the whole series.
4 free throws?
How the fuck are you on this? How are you a starter shooting 4 free throws for a whole series? You're the 3rd best player getting paid $34 million. When they signed you, that shit was the max. And you're out here shooting 4 free throws. You're getting that many calls on the court, bro. 9 assists in the whole series.
But like I said, though.
6 threes in the whole series?
Yeah, he played like shit. But the Pistons love that.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
bro.
The Pistons love it. Detroit don't, but the Pistons do.
You know
and didn't he play for the Pistons before?
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming home. He's coming home.
It's a retirement tour.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, but nah, he's a loser in the basketball sense because he's ass, and he probably lost in the series. To be honest, they win Game 6 if he gets 10 points.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't think the Knicks still coming out?
I think they still win the series in my opinion.
Even if he plays good?
Not every game good. If he plays good in every game, the Sixers probably win. If he averages 20 for a series, the Sixers win.
I think it's good for the Sixers for them not to win.
Why?
Playing Embiid through all that is crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
Playing Embiid through all that is crazy.
But
you're gonna kill his longevity. It's already killed.
His
You're gonna make it
longevity's
worse.
over.
Yeah, it's already
he's
killed.
30 already, bro. He's 30.
He might got like a good 2 or 3 years left in him, and that's sad. And that's sad to say.
Shout out to Embiid.
He's an amazing player. Got an amazing story. He's tried so hard with Philly, but that knee, that shit do not fuck.
And I'm not gonna glaze. Some of the years was his fault. A lot of
the
people.
knee,
No. Just like in the playoffs.
the losing.
Yeah.
They put that shit on Ben Simmons a lot, man.
Yeah. I was about to mention one. The Hawks series with Ben Simmons. Yeah, he played terribly. He's one of the main reasons. But Embiid had a game where he had like 29 in the first half. He scored 3 points in the second half, and the Hawks come back and won. You can't just say that's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, it's like he didn't lay it up or dunk it or whatever, but that's a team effort.
Yeah, he had a more visible stinker.
And he's a terrible teammate sometimes off the press conference.
Yeah, he has bad press conference moments.
He likes to put the blame on others.
He's very good at that. Him and Doc Rivers was on James Harden's head.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
you gotta take accountability sometimes.
Just do whichever one you want to do.
This might be a little bit of a hot take, but I like to throw this out here because I hate these niggas. The Celtics,
call them losers.
If they lose to the Cavs, y'all are some losers, my nigga. I know it's a if, but I hate these niggas, bro. I hate them.
I don't like the Celtics either. But
I don't like them.
I understand what you.
And that game one that the Cavs won,
Game 2?
That game that the Cavs won,
Yeah.
That put a lot in the air, bro. I seen a nigga on TikTok say he's flaming the shit out. Like, listen, bro. The Celtics will never have a better opportunity than now.
This is their best year. The Bucks was hurt. They don't have to face Giannis.
They don't gotta face Giannis.
What's it called?
You don't gotta face Embiid.
You don't gotta face anybody.
The hardest challenge you might have is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, that's probably their hardest team. Yeah, Brunson. They have the easiest, like the hardest team that they're gonna face.
My nigga, the two teams left is the Knicks and the Pacers. We in the 90s.
Guess what, Enrique? We said the same thing last year.
That's what I'm saying.
We said the same thing last year.
If it happens again this year, y'all are losers.
Last year, it was they had the easiest road. The Bucks lost in the first round.
Exactly.
And you guys just beat Embiid.
Exactly.
You just got to play the Heat.
And we played the Knicks.
The Heat are the 8th seed. Y'all got this.
Exactly.
No. They lost.
Exactly.
Which, I can't put faith in the Celtics because I've seen them do that so much now. When they play a team, they play a team, and when they start to lose or they go on like a little streak, that shit lasts for a while.
When's the last time y'all had a bad team? When's the last time they had a bad team?
20.
Niggas had 15. At least 2 or 3 All-Stars for the last 5 years.
It's like, yeah. Ever since Tatum got drafted, they had great teams.
Ever since
Tatum.
And what's the farthest y'all made it? The finals? They get killed by the old school ass Warriors?
That's
the most random ass ring in the world.
That is the most random ring.
The Celtics and the Warriors in the ring. The Warriors just came off the worst season ever.
2 years ago was our worst season. Then we lost in the bubble, and then we won a ring. And then the years after were
the most random fucking ring in the world.
It came out of nowhere.
Nowhere. Coming off the worst. They was like last in the West.
We averaged 15. We had 15 wins.
15 wins.
And the next season we had like 40.
The greatest bounce back in history.
Yeah, no, we were crazy. Yeah.
If you ask me,
that's one of those. We have.
I'm just talking on my ass.
No, you're not. You're right. 100%. Yeah.
Well, come here. I mean, imagine, bro. Even Steph Curry was trying to take G League niggas to the playoffs.
Yeah, that was sad.
Who the fuck was on y'all team? Y'all had Eric Pascal, right?
When we won a ring, or
no, that year, 21.
The year that we won 40, we was what's it called? It was Curry, Eric Pascal. It was James Wiseman's rookie season. But
Eric Pascal's fat now.
Eric Pascal, yeah, he don't even hoop no more.
He don't even hoop no more.
He be in the gyms, but not hooping. He was a dog though. We just ruined his career. Steve Kerr loved ruining young people's career. He don't like people. He don't like youth.
It's Michael Jordan's fault. Gave that nigga CTE when he cracked him in practice.
He hate the youth, bro. He saw James Wiseman. He saw we needed a center. Put Kevon Looney on the court, man. He saw He saw we needed someone who could shoot and score like Eric Pascal could. He was a good shooter.
Dog on the Warriors.
He was a dog. He was great as a rookie.
Wow, he was a dog on the Warriors.
That was the only positive I took from that year, the 2020 year.
And then he vanished. I'm like, what the fuck?
He vanished because we stopped playing him.
Bro, he was a dog.
He just got taken out of the rotation. But yeah, Steve Kerr likes to kill young players' careers. He's doing the same thing with Moses Moody right now.
Yeah.
Thank God that Kuminga's too good to let him do that to him.
Kuminga had to threaten y'all niggas.
Yeah, he did. He was like, yeah, I'm not getting enough minutes.
He had to threaten Steve Kerr. They had to have a sit down. Imagine a 20-year-old coming to you, a 50-some-year-old, probably even older than that.
Bro.
Asking for playing time.
Bro, he started Austin Reeves over Anthony Edwards in the USA team.
Exactly.
I think he has CTE for real.
I don't know what's wrong with American basketball when it comes to the USA team. Why is Eric Spoelstra not the coach?
He is. He's an assistant.
The assistant.
Hey.
Assistant coach. The reason we get so far is because of our coach.
4 rings. 4 rings.
Give that shit to Kevin Durant and Curry.
Yeah, you're right. Without us, I don't think Steve Kerr would still be a coach. And that's no disrespect to him. He's an amazing offensive mind.
The nigga's Darvin Ham.
All right, relax. He's
Darvin Ham.
No. He's an amazing offensive mind.
He's Darvin Ham without the pockets. Without the pockets.
He revolutionized the way we play offensive basketball because we had
Mark Jackson did that.
No.
Mark Jackson did that.
We played a lot different from when Mark Jackson was our coach than when we had Steve. Curry was a lot more off ball when we had Steve.
I'm not gonna argue that. He's a Warriors fan.
We played a lot more off ball.
Steve Kerr won Mark Jackson's rings. All I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we had a lot of progress with Mark. Shout out to Mark Jackson.
Shout out to Mark Jackson.
He deserved the job after us, but I can see why he didn't. But yeah, that's the end. Shout out to y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. We appreciate y'all. You know, this is kind of rough. It's rough. It's a lot better than our test.
Hell yeah.
I could clip a few from the test and be like, damn, this look way better. I might actually do that just so y'all can see. Yo, they really leveled up in the last 2 weeks because that shit was bad.
The level up gonna be us going from outside to inside.
No, but we didn't have a table. We didn't have a computer.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right, yeah.
We got lights and shit.
Mics. We both got a mic.
We was outside. You heard the pool outside yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, but last time I had the mic like this. So you see the upgrades.
Our lighting was the sun.
Exactly. So we're taking this a lot more seriously. So really tune in. We're gonna keep getting better, keep growing with it.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it. And see y'all next time we tune in. It's gonna be probably like later this week, next week. We're gonna get days, more setup, things like that.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Love y'all. Cut the kiss out. I'm cutting.